The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back into it and back at it. You've got The Local Show right here on 570 WSYR. Also on 106.9 FM. And, of course, go over to the YouTube channel and look up Zoe Advertising. And that way you can like and subscribe. And every time we put out one of the videos about what we do here, because it's not only a radio show, but it's also a podcast and a video cast, you can see the guests and talk to them.
Didn't you always wonder what people DJs list when you were a kid, and you'd hear them like, what do they look like? Because back then we didn't get to peak.
No, not at all. No, yeah, you always wondered what they looked like, right?
Yeah, so they can see what we look like or whatever. Yeah.
Means nothing.
Yes.
Tell us about Victory in Motion, because that means something. They're our sponsor this year.
Yeah, they are. A home of knee repair, not knee replacement. If you've been told, oh, you're going to have a knee replacement, maybe not. And every day they talk to people that have been told they need a knee replacement.
Right.
Or they have knee pain, or they have to have surgery. And they have a special way that they do it, and it's fix it, don't necessarily have to do surgery on it, which is pretty cool. And you don't go through all those risks. I mean, people get knee replaced, and they get blood clots, and they get all those things that just happen when they got to do major surgery. So talk to our friends out there at Victory in Motion. Their phone number, Tom, I'm going to read this number correctly for once, 685-7544. You can call and ask questions. Say, how you do that? 685-7544. Dr. Petropoli and the team out there at victoryinmotion.com. Tom?
Our next guest is Chad Tolhurst. He is the owner of Canine Kamp Dog Daycare, and we want to say hello to him. Hi there, Chad. How are you, buddy?
Not too bad. How are you guys doing today?
Good. Last time I saw you, you were at your brother's wedding, and you were the best man, weren't you?
I was the best man. Yeah.
Was that a couple years ago? Jeez, I can't remember whether it was one or two.
Last year.
Was it just last year? Yeah.
It was just last year.
And you did a wonderful speech. I think everybody had it. There wasn't a dry eye.
No, it wasn't.
you did a great job, brother, for good best man. And you are one of the best owners, right? So tell us about this Canine Kamp Dog Daycare. What's it all about?
Canine Kamp Dog Daycare. So we're mainly a daycare. People, just like a child's daycare, you bring your dog in, drop it off. Mm-hmm. They hang out for the day with us. They're inside, outside. They have full access to outside areas. They have play ramps. We play with them, do bubbles, toss stuff around. We wrestle around with them. Of course, they get lots of loving.
Yeah.
Throughout the day.
Which is different than, putting a dog into a kennel.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, they're out and about. They're running around all day.
That's
they're pretty active throughout the better half of the day.
So what do you do with a dog if it has like a personality disorder? Because not all dogs are friendly.
No. So what we do, we interview all the dogs beforehand because we can't have any aggressive dogs.
Okay.
In the daycare.
How do you interview a dog?
We'll bring them in, and we'll bring another dog into the room with them to see how they initially react.
Yes, that's what we do with clients here with Steve. Yeah. We start that way.
Good move.
There's different signs that you can tell with the dog. If it tries to be aggressive or it's too aggressive. Pretty much right off the bat, you can tell if the dog's going to be dog.
Okay, so not every dog is fit.
Not every dog, no.
Okay, so this makes me feel better if I bring my dog there because my dog's not going to necessarily, get in a fight with another dog.
Yes, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, we don't have any dog fights. Never really have any dog fights. Of course, you get your occasional nips and scrapes and stuff like that because dogs do play with their mouths.
You're right.
Especially like puppies, they have those sharp teeth, they like the, mouth and stuff like that. But you get certain dogs, they have different personalities, and how personality, like play traits too, and how they play and stuff. But they have their own their own little groups that they hang out with. You know, their own little packs. You know, you got the Huskies and the Shepherd stuff. They like to grab each other's necks, and you know, Labs just like to wrestle around and stuff. And
Yes, they
goofy,
do.
You know?
And Beagles just like to eat.
Well, yeah.
And howl.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Labs like to eat too, that's for sure.
Yeah, you got your herders in there and stuff, you know.
Right. Is it, do dogs have friends that are like certain dogs they like to hang out with?
Oh yeah.
Tell me about
they
that.
They definitely have their buddies that they look forward to, and the customers know their buddies too. They ask, "Oh, is Bruno here today?" Zoe loves to play with Bruno. You know, so that goes down to the customers actually meeting up with the customers and being like, "Oh, you're gonna bring your dog this day. You're gonna bring your dog that day. Yeah, we'll bring them this day so they can play." You know, but they automatically they go right to those.
So these are responsible pet owners that you attract just by nature, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Tom, I'm driving down the road the other night going into our complex where we live, and in front of me is a car with a dog sticking its head out the window. But it was like leaning too far.
Oh, okay.
And I said to myself, that dog's going to flip and fly out of the window. Guess what happened?
What happened?
The dog came right out the window into the road.
Really?
Really?
It jumped?
Yes.
Good golly.
And it's a side road, so it wasn't a busy street. So I stopped. The clueless person that was driving, I mean, what? Gee whiz! I mean, when I opened the window for the dogs, they put it down a little. They're not going to be able to get out there. The dog fell in the street. Was standing there. And you could tell. I don't think it necessarily.
It was shocked.
It was shocked. It wasn't. It was moving. It was looking at me. I stopped, and it was not like you want to treat a dog.
Yeah.
So my point is, I think maybe you attract responsible, pet owners. How often do dogs come?
Usually they come at least 2 to 3 days a week. You know, you get your, but they're usually like on a schedule. So basically, we mostly know the pack that's going to be there that day because they're mostly
pack.
like they're on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, a Tuesday, Thursday. But then you get your sporadics. You know, but for the most part, we know which dogs are coming those days.
How early can people bring the dogs in?
6:30.
Oh, I love it. That's my kind of people, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're there early. We're there before 6 o'clock.
And then how late do they have to kick them out?
6:30 at night.
Okay.
We're open for 12 hours.
Okay. Are you sitting there waiting like, where's Bruno's mom? Come on, we got to go.
Oh, yeah. We get some people that accidentally forget their dog sometimes, you know.
I did that with my kids at the daycare.
Did you?
Yeah. On purpose.
I have left here, gotten home, and going, darn, I forgot Zoe. And I had to come back. I forgot the dog.
Yeah, we had a customer last week, so he got all the way home with pizza and everything, and stuff for the family. They said, "Oh, where's the dog?"
Right.
Oh, shoot. I had to come back.
Oh, that stinks. What inspired you to start this type of business?
When I was in college, I actually went to college for pharmacy, but I was working with a well-known trainer around here doing. That's where I got my first German Shepherd from. He was breeding Shepherds, but he did Schutzen training, and he was part of the Onondaga County search and rescue team. So I got involved with that. I got a Shepherd from him, got involved with that. So I was doing that. I was coming back from college in Pittsburgh and doing that on the weekends, doing the search and rescue and, the training and stuff like that. So I was really into the dogs and doing this stuff. I got into pet therapy and, once I got out of college, I was working in pharmacy, just sitting there, doing this behind
counting
the counter.
pills, counting pills.
Like, man, I don't know if I could do this. Honestly, I don't know if I could do it. So my mother said, why don't you do something with dogs? You can always go back. I was
right,
like, yeah,
sure.
So we were searching around. There were no other, there was nothing like a daycare around here. So they were mostly like, found some out west and stuff. I was like, yeah, that'd be a cool idea. So it took a while to get going.
So how long ago was that? When was this?
22 years ago.
Oh, golly, that's a long time.
Yeah, this month, actually, 22 years ago.
And you don't offer any other service? You don't wash, clip nails, or deworm?
So we have a groomer on premise.
Oh, you do?
We
okay.
have a groomer on premise.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, she's great, too. Her business, so we lease out to space to her business called The Perfect Paw. But she's awesome. She's great.
And it's right in-house. So
it's right in-house. You can always schedule something with her. We call them like spa days. They come over to daycare. They come over and grab them. They do their thing. And
beautiful.
We do have self-serve dog washes as well, which are really nice. They're probably the nicest ones around.
Wow.
They're really.
Do you still have dogs personally?
Yes, I do. Yep. Yeah,
I would have like 101. How many do you have?
I have 2 Shepherds. Yeah, I had 3, and that was a little much.
Okay. Yeah.
But I get my fill at work.
Okay. Do they do search and rescue at all, or do they just regular Shepherds?
No. My last Shepherd, she was actually in a movie, and she's been in multiple commercials.
Oh,
Really?
great.
Yeah. Yep.
No kidding.
Do you get residuals off that? Or
I did. Yeah, she got paid for the movie.
Very
Not the
good.
commercials. That was more.
Did the dog get prime rib out of it or anything?
Yeah, she got a good meal. She did
All
get a good
right.
meal.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Chad, thanks for being here. Owner of Canine Doggy Daycare, right over in East Syracuse. We didn't say where it was. Right after you get off Bridge Street, you see it right there, kind of across from the Romano dealerships and the Walmart. There, you kind of sits back right
across
there.
from BJ, right next to Big Four.
Right next to Big Four.
Yep.
And if you want to talk dogs, you can give them a shout at 437-7110. 437-7110. Canine Kamp, is that right?
That's it.
All right. Thanks for coming.
No problem. Thank you for having me.